G'day guys, this is Lol Tomo here with another Sonic the Hedgehog toy review. As we all know, this is the blue guy, Sonic the Hedgehog. He's currently trying to do a spin ball, but yeah, very unsuccessful. So I'm going to put him aside just for now and get straight into the actual Sonic toy review. Now what I'm going to be reviewing today from Mattel, from the Hot Wheels series, is a Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess, mini race car launcher set. Now, as you can already tell, this is referred to as what's known as an as-is item, which basically means as everything that comes in this package is how it looks like. So it doesn't come in any extra boxes or anything like that. So if you are trying to find something like this is what's you need to purchase as is. So putting that bit aside, we're going to get straight into the actual packaging. Now, as we can tell, this is the Hot Wheels series. The Hot Wheels logo needs to be on. They did make it, so fair enough. It's referring to Hot New Styles Sonic the Hedgehog. What that basically means is this was a theme set. They basically made other themes, not of Sonic the universe, but everything else. And one of the themes was obviously Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is the actual theme. Now you can also have the micro vehicles little logo. I don't know why they chose that color scheme. It kind of looks out of place, to be honest. And it also insinuates small size but big speed. Pretty much the way it works in theory, just before we get into the content and what's meant to come in and whatnot, is these little little vehicles, you put them inside the actual launcher and you press the little lever here and it just shoots them off. So obviously you put them in, it launches, it speeds off. Now we'll look at the actual back and we'll check it out as well. So as you can see, it also gives you the little insinuation how it works. You know, it goes into the launcher, it speeds up and whatnot. It does have an interesting gimmick though, as in, besides obviously the launcher being the one gimmick, is you can actually connect each vehicle regardless of the themes, which are all located here, regardless of theme, to one another, so you can have like a massive conga line. So that's interesting. I don't know why you would do it, you know, but hey, to each their own, I suppose, right? Now the packaging at the back is pretty bland, as you can tell. You know, standard colors, really blue, white, whatnot. Now as mentioned before, I'll just bring it up here, is the actual theme. So these are all the various themes. I know you can't exactly see them, but one of them is from the Little Monster, and obviously one of them is Sonic, and they have other themes. Now it is also telling you to collect them more. As far as collecting goes, for me, Sonic is all I need. As you can imagine, there's no point in collecting these other vehicles. I guess if you're into collecting these sort of vehicles, you can definitely, you know, collect them all. I chose also to just get the Sonic. Now just speaking loosely on the actual, I guess, design or the packaging, you do see the actual flame insinuating speed, velocity, got at a max speed, which I find is, I guess, cute, I suppose. Now as far as the items themselves goes, you get three. You get Sonic the Hedgehog, you get Knuckles the Echidna, and Dr. Robotnik, also referred to as Dr. Eggman. You also get the launcher as well, and I'll just see if I can get this view perfect. Inside of there, just on my finger, you should see like a piece of paper. It comes with instructions as well. I don't think you need it, but it does come with it. So when everybody is referring to this as an as-is item, you meant to get obviously the cardboard, the plastic which holds it together, the three little micro cars, the launcher, and the instructions. Nothing more and nothing less. Now I won't open up mine simply because if you open it up, it'll just, I guess, wreck the whole thing, and then I don't really want to wreck it. I like it pretty much as it is, really. So I'll try review it if I get a different one, and I will show you in a more in-depth review, but I'll show you just with this as for now. So we'll get a little closer to the actual items themselves. As you can see, you have Sonic the Hedgehog in a little car. Looks, to be honest, I don't even know why they had it the way they did. If they had him Sonic running, you know, it would look cool, but obviously this is a little car set, so they couldn't do that. They had to work around it. So it actually looks like Sonic is in a bobsled team. But if you look at it in an angle, it's pretty impossible for him to see, so all crashing into more things than anything else. But hey, that's his. He's got a very simplistic design to it. So you have Sonic the Hedgehog, classic Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, which is isn't crazy awesome, but it's there, I suppose. His car design has got a little streak there, or a little wave, indicating a little speed, I suppose, and he's on an orange car. Why? No idea. I guess, actually I don't know, I have no idea. Anyway, so you have the next one, you know, Knuckles the Echidna, which I personally like. Not a lot of people do, but I personally like Knuckles as well. Same design, same principle as Sonic, though he's not actually holding onto any wheels, so I think he's going a little reckless there, gonna go a little wild, just bump into anything, which I find quite odd. He actually looks like he's giving birth, to be honest, but he's there, I suppose. His car, it looks like a sort of hammer car, maybe, looks like it, and it's on a grey car. The next one across is the Dr. Robotnik, also referred to as Dr. Eggman in various incarnation, also in the Archer comics. He looks more, he's got more character. Looks like he's got a tankish car of sorts, which I guess works for him, I suppose. It's black, it's got a, I think it's a plus sign, it looks like a cross. He's a holy Dr. Robotnik, I suppose. As you can see, he's the Dr. Robotnik from the actual cartoon back in the days, because in the actual game he didn't exactly look like this per se, but he still got character. This was manufactured in 1996 when the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons came out, so you can understand why. With him, you don't see his legs like the others, you actually just see his hands wailing around and him getting a little aggro, and he's got a massive head, which takes up at least half of the car. As far as his bodies goes, I don't know how he got it in there. Maybe that's why he's screaming. Now the actual launcher themselves, which I find this is the quite interesting thing. The actual launcher itself, you do have the classic Green Hill Zone sort of backdrop, but you have Sonic the Hedgehog running and the Sonic the Hedgehog name. So you have Sonic the Hedgehog running on his launcher, and yet he's driving a car when you launch him. Yeah, figure that one out, guys. I have no idea. But I guess he's trying to capture the feel, trying to get the retroness, the classicness to it. It works, I suppose. I don't personally like it. Now, in terms of preference, it's not my most favorite item, to be honest. I just got it just years back, simply because I saw it. I was just like, might as well get it. But I did buy it. It does have this interesting gimmick. Besides obviously launching it out, it does have, you can hinge them on together. You can hinge on the the ones that come into this theme, or the other ones that are connected, so you can have like a massive conga line. Why you would, I don't know. Even if you're not into just Sonic solely, into cars in general, why you have a massive conga line, no idea. But it works, I suppose, if you're into that sort of stuff. The only other interesting thing is, I don't know why you would want to hinge these three characters together. Like, I can understand if Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik and Sonic were hinged to one another, if Sonic was chasing after Robotnik or Robotnik was chasing after Sonic. But Knuckles, I don't know how it really comes in. So in Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess 3, he got, lied to by Dr. Robotnik, and perhaps that's why he's chasing after Dr. Eggman or Dr. Robotnik. But I guess it works. It's nothing massive, but it works. I like it. I like its gimmicks. Now, in terms of price, I did get my one for roughly $30 a few years back. Now, I did try to actively look for this in the present time now, just to see what's the going rate for it. To be honest, I cannot find another one of these sets. It is pretty rare. I will give it roughly 5 stars out of 10. The reason why it's an average score is because you can still technically get the vehicles by themselves, the vehicles and the actual launcher. Now, I did see these vehicles and launcher by themselves for roughly about $40, and so people do bid them, people still want them. But as for the package itself as an overall, unless somebody else can tell me where they found it, if it's common, with my basically research and whatnot, I couldn't find it. So yeah, manufacturing date was 1996. It comes with the cardboard, obviously the launcher, the 3 vehicles, and the instructions manual. You are looking roughly about $30 plus. So if you are looking at what it would look like as a full package, this is pretty much what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. And it does come with all its contents, so that's what it is. So guys, tell me if you like this review, if you hate it, if you have another vehicle similar to this, or anything of that nature. I'd like to hear it actually. I'd like to hear stories of how you got your certain items or whatnot. This one was pretty much a bargain, so nothing too special. Found it, bought it, boom. Congratulations, Thomas, you're a proud owner of a Hot Wheels micro machine. It's like the Hedgehog vehicles, so that's that. So yeah guys, tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. So guys, until next week for another Sonic the Hedgehog review. Till then guys, peace out.